think I know what I need to do, but I could be wrong.
It's important to follow the access protocols and always be aware of your surroundings. Please stay alert.
Warning. Calibration error. Warning. Calibration error.
So that's not working. So this is what I forgot, yeah. So I'm not sure still what to do here.
Need to look inside the door so I can see how to cut the lock. I knew I should have got that X-ray vision augment.
Ah, there you go. Okay. What the hell am I supposed to do now? That's not making sense.
Well, Kane, damn it.
Language, Mac.
What happened?
I dropped the laser. Hold on. Well, it worked. Believe it or not, the lock's cut open.
Mac must hurry.
That's actually why did that shut so fast behind him, though?
Whoa.
Loud noises.
Tell me about it.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Got through the door, right as the dig site collapsed behind me. Made it. Barely.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Where are you now?
Give me a second.
Alright, so made progress. I got 2 calls from a Florida spam. Super cool. Super cool. Usually don't get that twice. Stonehead's gallery of Malform. Stonehead's Glen Sleer roads in provincial fascination with those. Protrusion, thread protrusions, color, curled dairy, sea saddle on the walls, carbs, insert. doors, hallway destroyed with metal beams, human intrusion enforcing a sense of control and man-made order within this inhumane terrain. Lighting, darkness into hallways, recesses, sculpted figures. Carved figures within the hallway have undergone a tonal shift. Whereas the sculpture by the entrance was adorned by jewelry, those within the shredded hallway depict flayed bodies in brooding position. Look. Tarp. Sheet of reflective orange tarp provides passage over treacherous terrain. It's a barbed rock underneath. Iron part walls of sandbags from walls. Smooths out the crystals. Crystals jet outwards from the rock middle of the dimensions trapped. The gargantuan stone torso rears up from the ground, its belly bent open. To allow travel through toothed ribs, a disquiet eternal aura emanates from the sculpture. The Circe and the passage goes. Birth of those who emerge. Birth of those who enter. Jeez. There we go. Alright, so carved wall projection wall is carved out. Made ready for eternal transportation mounts. Insect. Grotesque invertebrate mounts its hapless prize. The tip of its insectile head burrowed deep through a tear in a hazmat suit. Wait, what? Plastic around the tear undulates as hidden flesh with toxins. Smell program.
Oh, Kane's reign.
Is it... It's still alive?
The creature is, not the poor bastard underneath it.
An unpleasant end.
Maybe you can cut it off him?
That
How
would
many chapters
mean
did you get into before you quit?
getting close to it.
Mandalorian, how you doing, man? So far, I'm happy with this. Oh, you already played it? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, this is my first playthrough. I actually don't really do restarts. Mandalorian, what game are you talking about now? You're definitely not playing this game. Yeah, no clue what game you're talking about. I don't. Anyways, BRB screen. I gotta take a phone call. I'm back. Sorry for that, you guys. I had a little impromptu phone call interviews thing. So let's go. All right. So this is gross. I don't know why I want to prod it.
This thing's blood. It melted right through the metal.
Cutting it open didn't stop it?
No. It's writhing. It didn't even notice, I'd say.
Very little would stop it. It is a higher form.
Compared to what?
Dr. Enthusiast Kabor, archaeology. Alright, dear Mom and Dad, I'm trying to share with you the fantastic news that I've been transferred to a new facility. Based on all of these, parents are mentioned the possibility of bonus leave if I continue to excel in my work. I miss you both and can't wait to see you again on the ring. Until then, please let me know what the hell is the ring. I looked closer at the drone footage of the ancient water wheels surrounding Black Sand Beach. They were primarily used for milling. What's even more fascinating is the substance they were grinding. The milestones were coated in a fine white powder. I had it tested and turned out to be bone dust. Human bone. Why would the grinding remains a mystery? Ceremony use of dietary supplementation, animal feed. To David Gallagher. I understand the company's desire to expand Omega deeper into the cave system. Still, there's no practical way of doing it without damaging the section excavation site. You really need a STEM station down here. These ruins are still mostly unexplored, but their inhabitants are remarkable. Even from what little we know, their technology is far more advanced than any other civilization from this period by hundreds of years. The historical significance of findings cannot be overstated. They could change everything we know about our earliest ancestors. I implore you to halt expansion until we find a way to preserve the ruins. At the very least, allow to plead my case in person when you arrive next week. A C14 sample from the oldest milled bones had been dated 1650-80. Meanwhile, the structures themselves go back thousands of years. Perhaps the sample was contaminated. Either way, we must keep this site intact until we understand what we're dealing with. Core samples were drilled at this. Here we go. 5671 Earths at 1.29. Because most of the cave compromised calculated this, and blah blah blah. This is the news region. Further suggests the outcome was okay, so we're gonna just actually no, we'll do it in a second. Today my heart is heavy with grief. I received the terrible news that Vetch was tragically injured. The thought of informing Captain up top was just horrid. The loss is truly devastating. I found the critters that escaped the animal testing. They were breeding in the refrigeration tanks. I don't know what my colleague was doing with that because that still they should be more careful. Those things are nasty. Fluoroantimonic acid, blood, all. Got word from the base lockdown. Guess I'm going to be stuck down here for a while. Not complaining. To all Mule Cube crew. Ah! Yeah, gotcha. Alright, gotcha. I was wondering. Because I'm not playing Cyberpunk right now. But I will be playing a little bit, I think. But yeah, Cyberpunk is, I think it's a lot of fun. The 2.0 is amazing. Have you played the new DLC though? Have you played the new DLC? Phantom Liberty. Alright. Anyways, back to this game. To all Mule crew, you can't keep moving people into the temple even if the quarantine lasts only a few days. They are damaging the incredible valuable expedition site. Find another place to put them. Everybody's piled into the Prime Omega laboratory. My claustrophobia kept me out here. It has been tranquil. Where is everybody? The decon chamber alarm was going nuts. I looked through the lab door. It was piled high with congealed torsos. Ew. At first glance, I could see something that looked like a gnarled tree with knotted branches and a twisted trunk. But up close inspection, its branches were made of human arms, legs, twisted and contorted into gruesome shape. The trunk was composed of torsos stacked one on top of each other, our eyes, mouths open, and external screams of agony. The creature seemed to pulsate with life, its limbs breathing. Oh my god! Every now and then, a blood-curdling scream that would emit from their mouths. Collapse the bridge to ensure it stays in the lab. I don't feel death, for I know nothing is left to experience pain once my mind is gone, but I would like to explore more of the world and uncover our shared past. Alas, even this current project, which will take my life, remains unfinished. Many stories in these walls waiting to be told will not further find their interpreter in me. There's comfort in meeting my end, locked up in the temple erected by lost civilization is a good death for an adventure. If you find this log, please have my body sent to the corpse ring for burial. Of course, my parents have returned them. Dude, your parents are dead. Look at you, man. You're old as fuck. Yeah, Alan Wake 2 is coming out, right? Alright, Alice, I A jagged panelless side has been constructed on the platform, both of it and the floor built into age runner, similar blah blah blah. Twisted bridge for a new remains of modern bridge subject to some catastrophe. Crane, ancient crane built for wood. But yeah, hey Mandalorian, have you heard of the game called The Finals? It's free on Steam. You should check it out.
Oh, jeez. That is a long drop.
Distance to bottom of crevice is incalculable.
Well, that makes me feel better.
What are you going to do?
Gotta get across, obviously. Need to bridge the gap. Somehow.
Why can't you jump? She jumped. Whoa. That's not good. Alright, so we're gonna go back to this chick and open up that thing. Exactly. Wait, it's apparently out. How's your day going? How's your day going? Going well? Gotta go. Alright, we're gonna get logs. Wait, what? There you go. 5, 6, 7, 1. 1.29. 5, 6, 7, 1.
Warning. Calibration error.
My bad. I missed it. So nine. Oh, 1.29, not. Start on up.
Kane, heavy under-central apparatus 113A in operation. Operations should be conducted by licensed HUDA engineers only.
Is that so? Mac, I did it. I got the drill to finish its run.
Still have all your arms.
Legs too. Looks like a cave on the other side.
That cave system will lead you to Alpha Base, assuming you haven't destabilized its structural integrity. It very well could collapse on you.
Bucket of optimism, are you, pal?
Stalagmites, tunnel flame victory. Dead diver. Floor, thick dirt, slowly fall over, slowly. Alright, let's go to this. Alright, marine biologist. Roger, come on. Funny how seemingly insignificant events can drastically change your life. One moment I'm peeing the ocean floor looking for a whale science, the next I'm promoted. This was not how I expected my life to turn out. I had a mountain of educational debt and miserable wife. I can still hear her voice. Who studies marine biology anyway? She repeatedly asked this question for 10 years straight. You will never amount to anything, Roger. I should have listened to my mother. Blah, 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 blah. Well, look at me now. Message, Aaron Skullwalker and Pandoria Chambers. What the fuck is that? Professors, allow me to be the first to welcome you to Alpha. This is the first. Oh my fundamental step towards understanding more of our past, exploring it with a future profit. I'm thrilled that you agreed to join me in getting into this understanding. If you have any questions, I'm at your disposal. I'm at most of the site already. I'm preparing to lead expeditions in the temple system, which I am sure you will both want to be part of. Until then, welcome to the last frontier on planet Earth, our very own abyss. Kind plans to exploit the fauna here. The oceans are mostly fished out, and seafood is very delicacy, but in this region, marine life seems to thrive. I caught it. Stupendous. Definitely proof that something in this cave system is allowing complex life to exist and evolve over 2,000 feet below the ocean surface. It's beautiful. Okay, maybe not beautiful. It's a maggot, a particularly feisty one at that. It immediately latched onto my wrist and started sucking my blood. Predatory behavior means there is prey, which means there are some discoveries to be made. Professor, Aaron Skullwalker. Professor, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my admiration for you, particularly your voyages beyond the outer rings, played no small part in igniting my passion for exploration. I would love to share stories with you over a drink, perhaps, one pioneer to another. I've been feeding my new pet LG from around the base. We have no shortage of the stuff. The little beastie's appetite seems to know no limits, and its growth rate is staggering. Professor weren't as keen to join my expedition as I'd hoped. Chambers, I understand. I've heard about the side effects of a full body transplant. She's probably not as fit as she looks. Getting around in that dev suit is already challenging. Skullwalker, though, I'm disappointed. One of the last true frontier of our time should be thrilled to participate in honest exploration again, or at least talk about it. But all he asks about is my family. You may be my greatest hero, sir, but even you won't entice me into speaking about my ex-wife. There's not enough room here for that conversation. They got divorced. I was so eager to see how large maggot would grow, I began feeding it in my own blood. Sorry, I'm starving. Alright, I was so eager to see how large the maggot would grow, I began feeding it my own blood. After all, that was the first thing it went for. I didn't factor in that its increase in strength has not been proportional to its growth and size. It appears to be developing a heightened awareness of its surroundings. Have you ever been looked at hungrily by a dog-sized using balloon-like thing? It's even less fun than it sounds. To all Alpha-based crew, just want to say, should you hear loud banging in my laboratory, do not be alarmed. It's just an experiment I'm running. Everything is proceeding as intended, though I would advise against entering my work without me, especially if you have recently eaten chicken. Thanks. To all. As a senior ranking member of this endeavor, I'm ordering everybody to remain inside Alpha-Base until further notice. Should you hear anything, not considering any other unusual noise coming from outside, proceed to another part of the base, just to be safe. Then call me. From corporate. While the board appreciates your enthusiasm for the project enrolled in the Denmark site, they'd like to remind you that your job is to facilitate research and progress with Chambers and Skullwalker, collecting samples for our experts who just arrived on the deep sea rig. None of this requires you to conduct your own studies. The research budget would not be altered, barring exceptional circumstances, so please focus on your prescribed duties. On the little bastard, he burrowed into the sand and was catching small fish. He seems to have evolved into an ambush predator like a bottom. Incredible. Psychological and behavioral changes are happening right before my eyes. From corporate. Board is indeed interested in this new specimen, but they must again remind you that your job is to simply retrieve new samples and send them to Deep Sea Number 15. Alpha is not yet equipped to study xeno life forms. Please consider your significant outstanding debt to Kane, and the fact that, although you are separated, your ex-wife is still a shareholder of your debt, as you are of hers. Message from Deep Sea. A spike in seismic activity caused the collapse of the primary egress into the cave and temple structure. We are sending a drilling technician to line the entrance so the supply shipment can be resumed. In the meantime, you are advised to implement a ration system and reserve medications. For emergencies, first of all, a fragile cave system isn't the best place to use sonic attractors. But how else was I supposed to attract large fish? While the attractors were working, my new buddy managed to snag a few juicy specimens. The sonic attractors also wrecked most of the electrical systems and distorted magnetic fields which set walls amplified. Maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. The new, larger entrance will be a much better staging ground for our expeditions. To Daniel Gunderson, I imagine you are a cut to the chase sort of guy, so I'd say limit it to 18 feet in diameter max. Go from there. Well, with the recent collapse, it's the only way out of this place. Report back to me in progress tomorrow. So there's nowhere to say this, so I'll be ripping off the band-aid. We're sealed in, completely. I don't know exactly how it happened, but Gunderson's drilling caused another cave-in. But fear not, we all know the value of our work, so does Kane. I'm certain we will spare no expense in bringing us. I'll just wait here for Gunderson to open the passage. Didn't check my gear before I left. Guess I never learned. Sheila would be shaking her head and laughing as she saw me now. Same old Roger, always getting ahead of himself. I wonder what she would say if she knew I named the maggot after her. The little guy's got legs now, many of them, oh god, as if it wasn't horrifying enough. I suppose if I die, I can satisfy that here. I can be satisfied that here, the edge of the world I brushed against. Mysteries beyond my comprehension, mysteries which have led the way. Only getting 1 BPS. I guess they're moving the data retrievers elsewhere. The Numen is not going to be happy trapped down here. I'm amazed kind would risk pissing that thing off. From corporate. With deep regret, the board must inform you that we have abandoned this forward operation. Please understand that this is not a reflection of your work today, but the result of repeat violations by the Numen. The isolation of Alpha lends itself perfectly to a seal and forget procedure. The board asks that you pass on your sincere regret to those unfortunate events to the rest of the crew. Thank them for the service. You will all be pleased to know that your hard work when we lost construction of a new base has already been approved. Light of that, bud. We are releasing your ex-wife from her debt. We will surely be in the Nexus waiting with you with arms wide open. Congratulations. That's funny. And sad. A little bit sad.
There's a dead diver here. He died in his suit.
May his mind find the Nexus. Does he have anything useful?
There's a lot of bones. Is this the thing? Ancient lava flow? Colossal mask that slouched within the rocky alcove is distended form, twitching and undulating in soft currents like a malformed wall balloon. Through translucent skin and vague shapes of shuddering organs are visible in tiny bubble scraped from the penis while the moss slurps fluids from a rotting corpus. Gargantuan skeleton. When the white plague emerges, skeletal structure of a gargantuan aquatic creature stripped clean of flesh from its line intertwined with other carrion, making it difficult to determine what creature it's belongs to. Stone structures. Figurehead. Straight brown creature of ancient balloon arms, displayed as if in reference to her or them as below it.
Holy shit. What is that?
It looks like, well, a giant maggot.
Oh my god.
I do not like this.
Warning. Drive setting temperature compromised. Energy resource below 10%.
I have to find some way past it.